Hi, welcome back to Advanced Elixir and OTP by Pact Publishing. In this section, we're going to be tackling the concept of polymorphism and how we can achieve it in Elixir by using protocols. We'll start with a quick definition of polymorphism and see how we can achieve it for Elixir types using protocols. After that, we'll see how we can define protocols and then proceed in implementing them for existing Elixir types and structs. Let's get on with the first video, defining protocols. In this video, we'll define polymorphism and see how protocols in Elixir relate to this notion. We'll then follow up with a definition of a sample protocol. So first things first, what exactly is polymorphism and why is it important? Polymorphism in a programming language is the ability to represent different data types through a common interface. This means that we can interchangeably use these data types as long as they implement the same functions. This is a very common trait in object-oriented programming languages, where this concept is used to its full extent. To the right is an example from an object-oriented programming language, a type hierarchy in which two subtypes, cat and human, implement the same function, walk. This is specified by the parent type, animal. Animal can be seen as the protocol or interface that governs the functions available on all the subtypes, so we can interchangeably use cat and human whenever a program expects an animal to be present. In Elixir, type polymorphism can be achieved by means of using protocols. Protocols define a series of functions that must be implemented for the types we wish to have polymorphism on. Protocols can be implemented for all Elixir data types, not by changing the data type directly, but by using the protocol's ability to specify implementations for those data types. One of the most well-known protocols, and the one we explored in the previous section, is the enumerable protocol. Enumerable defines a series of functions that must be implemented for the collection types in order for them to be used by the enum module, which expects the underlying types to be enumerable. This way, we can interchangeably use the enum module functions on lists, maps, and tuples, for example. To see Elixir protocols in action, we'll be defining our own protocol, inspectable, which will expose a single dump function, whose purpose is to log information on the data type that implements it. Let's start by creating a new Elixir project to hold our protocol implementation, and call it inspectable_protocol. Let's edit the code and create our own protocol there. We'll start by creating a new file called inspectable.ex, which will hold the protocol definition. And defining the protocol is pretty simple. Just use def protocol and pass in the name of the protocol we wish to implement, in this case, inspectable, and the single function, dump, which receives an element. No implementation is provided for the function, just the header. Let's try to compile our project and see how it works. As you can see, it says generated inspectable protocol, so our protocol is consolidated upon compilation.